StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between TheLungy and Eclalr on Dusk Towers. In the top side of the map, we have the red Terran player. It is Eclalr, representing Kappa. And in the bottom side of the map, we have the blue Zerg player. It is TheLungy from Cloud M. I think I've seen that clan before. Crud, what is it? Cloud M. I don't remember. Either way, this is a GM level ZVT sent to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com with the subject of the funnest ZVT I have ever played. So I don't know who that was exactly that sent me that description. I don't know which of these players that was. It was a couple of weeks ago, but I'm going to take that at his word, or her word. I guess it could be a female player, and get really excited for a very, very fun ZVT. In the meantime, this looks kind of like a Reaper expand. Let's pull up our list of Reaper names and be ready for that if it comes to it. Zerg player going hatch first here on the low ground, getting that creep spread started early. I give my seal of approval to that one. And not getting any gas. Is this a 3-hatch? 3-hatch before pool play. Hard to hold off the Reaper if you're doing this. Nope, there's the extractor. Okay, had me scared for just a little bit. I guess I could have looked at the mineral count and seen what was going on. But I decided to get 3-hatch before pool into my head, and that's what stuck. Meanwhile, I'm watching Stranger Things with my wife. I'm sure you've heard of it. It is a Netflix original series. She suggested it and then spends like half the time being terrified of what's happening. It's kind of a paranormal 80s nostalgia type play from Netflix. So check it out if you haven't already. I should be done by the time I post this video, so try to spoil me, but haha, it's not going to work. All right, this Reaper's name is going to be Mean Reaper Randy Savage. I don't know what is with you guys and professional wrestlers, but this one's Randy Savage. I don't know anything about him, which is kind of sad. I think, doesn't he wear a cowboy hat and sunglasses? And is that Randy Savage or is that somebody else? I really don't do wrestling. You know who does wrestling? Total Biscuit. You ever seen that guy? He does StarCraft. He does like a lot of gaming type things, but he went to WrestleMania, I guess, earlier this summer, and it was a terrible experience, and he was pissed. He was so mad that it was a bad experience for him and his wife and other people that went with him. I mean, he just had like an hour-long rant about WrestleMania and how bad it was. Anyway, I don't know anything about wrestling. I'm not Total Biscuit. So here comes the Reaper Kitty 8 Charge Bam Randy Savage, trying to prove that professional wrestlers are actual good fighters too. In the meantime, taking too many shots from these lings, almost dead. Down to 10 hit points, has no kills, has scattered out of base there, but that's about it. Get inside that main. You see what's happening inside that main base, Randy Savage. Knocking that queen away and then hopping inside the main. Good job. Good Jer, but the queen is off the creep, which means the Reaper has a bit of an opportunity. No. Nope. No opportunity at all, but keeping alive. That's nice. Oh my gosh, 2 hit points. 2 hit points, Randy Savage. You got this thing. You got this thing. Recuperating underneath the Overlord. Overlord says, hello. Glad to have you here. It's nice to have some company every once in a while. Starport coming up for Eclair. And an orbital command at the same time. So, I don't know. I don't know what the plan is there. Maybe Liberators. Liberators are good on this map, as we have seen. Queen, double queen. Look out, Reaper. Don't go up there. Randy Savage, you're alive. I don't know how you're alive. You're alive until these lings have speed. Are you scouting? Oh, he scouts the third base. The timing on the third. And is he going to scout anything else? I mean, there's nothing else to see, but he does get a full view of everything happening inside this main base. Nicely done, Randy Savage. I give you a passing grade. I give you a passing grade. Did he kill anything? No, he didn't kill anything. But he scouted, which is awesome. And that's okay. Maybe, I don't know. I just feel like he deserves a passing grade. So sue me. So sue me. Overlord scouts in, sees the factory with the reactors as Hellions are coming, sees the barracks, and sees the starport. That's actually going to be a Viking. Surprisingly, and oh, Lungy, you got supply blocked by that. You have to have an Overlord ready to go before that happens, especially if you're suiciding it into the base. All right, I'll let it go. Third base coming up here for Eclair. Baneling Nest on the way for Lungy, and Lings trying to sneak it around, run around. Hellions are already here. Speedling's pretty good against Hellions, assuming you have enough of them. Creep spread is very important here. Can't afford to lose that creep tumor. Is it going to pop? Is it going to pop? No! Last second. Last second kills, but these two should make up for the difference. No big freaking deal. 5 Hellions here. I don't see an armory, so these are not going to be turned into Hellbats anytime soon. 2 engineering bays for the upgrades for the bio, and +1/+1 starting here for the Lungy, which means, well, +1 melee, which means Ultras more likely than not at some point. So Terran fans, hold on to your hats. Ultras are coming. Queen's taking out 1 Hellion. Can they get any more than that? No, but they got a creep tumor. Nice micro. Nice micro. Players over 400 APM right now. Wow. I'm very impressed by this thus far. Lair on the way for the Lungy. It seems a little bit late, but I guess saturating 3 bases is kind of a big deal. Harvester is 53-42 in favor of our Zerg player. Hellions didn't really do too much damage there. Is that still... So units lost here for the Lungy is 4, but I feel like that's all creep tumors. I don't know. I mean, maybe a couple lings, but no workers killed, that's for sure. Man, no workers killed is rough as Terran. You got to come back. You got to make a comeback if you just start out the game with no workers killed against a Zerg. More Marines. We do have a factory building yet another reactor, probably just to be dropped on top of that barracks is my guess. This one in specific. Command center, gonna go ahead and upgrade to the orbital command and head on down here. That layer is just about to finish. We're gonna see what happens with the Lungy after that. Scan sees the timing on. The layer sees a macro hatch come up. Not sure that really matters for the Terran player. And there's a 4th base for the Lungy. So these guys know what they're doing. This is a pretty good GM level game. Never heard of these guys, but they're on the list somewhere. And if you're a GM, you are no slouch at StarCraft 2. Centrifugal hooks on the way. And so I guess we're just gonna see Ling Baneling, maybe Ling Bling Muta. For the time being out of the Lungy, I don't know. Viking trying to fly around and kill overlords, having a hard time doing that as they aren't necessarily making themselves available. Do you have any kills? No, no kills yet. Checking for a 4th base here is the Lungy does not see one, breathes a sigh of relief or maybe a sigh of disappointment as he probably could have taken it down if there was something under construction there. But, you know, most Terran players will build their bases in safe locations and then fly them over rather than have them exposed out here like Protoss and Zerg have to do. Queens running around. How many queens are there? 6. This is a pretty good queen defense at this point. A drop heading on over. I'm not sure if the Lings saw that. I don't know if they did. Overlord here will give some level of warning that there's a drop coming. Army size for the Lungy is currently 31 Lings and 8 Banelings. With speed, almost with speed. Almost with speed. About 20 seconds left on that one. Overlord does find an Overseer that's morphing in. And here comes the drop. Ooh, it's a big one. +1/+1 on these guys. Combat shield and a stim ready to rock. Ready to rock. Drones run. Run. Spore Crawler trying to kill that medevac. Nope. Marines take it down. Drones, what are you still mining for? Why? Holy cow. These Marines are way too effective right now. Banelings trying to come in, but guess what? Pick up and lift off. Well, for some of them. Some Marines experience the rest of their short lives down there. Yeah, that was too many. Too many. 5 workers killed. And an Overlord dies there, so Eclalr getting some damage done, getting the first major hit off in this battle. Great Wall of Supply Depots is up for Kappa's Eclalr. But again, 4 bases is nothing to sniff at if you're Lungy. 75-66 workers, could really afford to lose those 5 drones. Not going to cause any major problems whatsoever. Medevacs sneaking around, Lings here too, Vikings. Creep spread continuing, looking actually pretty fantastic for the Lungy. He's almost up to that potential 4th base for the Terran player, which is a good place to be. Medevacs here, and again, there are mutas in production, which is good. There we go. Mutas really want to kill that medevac, and can they get it? Dropping Marines here, Lings on top of them like white on rice. Mutas get 1 medevac, and the other one's going to die as well, unless it has a boost available in the next 2 seconds, and it might actually live. Boost! Boost medevac. This muta cannot kill you. It's not allowed. Not allowed. It's allowed. It's allowed. Medevac's dead. Okay, so I am glad to see the Lungy actually going for mutas, going for Spire to get rid of these medevacs. It drives me crazy when Zerg players see a big dropping play from a Terran and don't get a Spire. They try to deal with it with like corrosive bile and static defense and stuff. It's just not good. It is not good at all. Hellions on top of this creep. Again, you have to be on top of the creep to do anything because the creep is so good. Creep spread is absolutely insane. Lings, Banelings, mutas. Hive coming up too. For the Lungy, +2/+2 has been completed. Really keeping up on those upgrades. Terran players at +1/+1. +2/+2 is on the way. Not quite there yet. Killing some creep tumors. Lings and Banelings trying to get some hits off. Some Hellbats mixed on in. That armory got constructed at some point. Lings getting a surround on some stuff. Do you want to come from the backside? Yes, coming from the backside as well. Baneling splashing on everything. A pretty good splash. Oh, blah. Big old splash damage there on those Widow Mines. Pretty good surround, I was going to say. Pretty good splash hits as well. These Marines getting murdered. The medevacs want nothing to do with them as there are mutas in the air. I also like that the Lungy is not overcommitting to muta. He has 7 of them. I guess he's making 5 more. Never mind. He's super committing to muta. Apologize for what I said. Banelings mixed on in. It is 3 base to 4 base. Soon to be 5. Again, the Lungy, I feel like he's been in control of this game for quite some time. Is that Hive complete? The Hive is complete. We're going to see an Ultralisk Cavern. Are you going to make me a prophet? TheLungy, what do you say? You want to make me a prophet? That sounds like fun, right? Come on, prophet. Alright, no Ultra Cavern yet. That's okay. That is just fine. Ling's trying to do some stuff. It's just the Widow Mines, man. Widow Mines are good. Baneling's getting some nice hits off there. Widow Mines, are they going to explode on the Mutas? To some extent, yes. Baneling's still splashing in. Ling's on top of Marauders. Mutas decide to get the heck on out of there. I don't know why. I guess worried about the Widow Mines, but oh, there's another group of Marines here. Never mind. They're +2/+2 and scary as all get out. So I feel like, I don't know, both players just took a nice punch there. Didn't really do lethal damage to the other player. Fourth base has landed for Eclalr. TheLungy should consider taking another base at some point here, as he is at 5, but you really want to be at least 1 base up on your opponent, and preferably 2 if you can swing it. Hey, check it out! Ultralisk Cavern on the way. +3/+3 for those ground melee units, and Adrenal Glands coming up, queuing up some injects. Beautiful stuff to see. This should probably have some queues as well. There we go, at least one. At least one getting +1 flyer attack. The Eclair is not content to sit back and wait for his doom to come. He's going to continue to march on out here, making more and more Marines. I don't know if the Marines is way to go once Ultras are on the field, but there is a slight window here where they are very, very good. Widow Mines, can he kill them before they explode? Not really. Not really. Muta's trying to kill everything there, but no, the Marines shooing them away. Banelings need to come from both sides. Are they going to try to do it? Good hits there. Great hits there. Where are the Mutas? I think they can clear this out. Where are you guys? Trying to deal with the drop. Trying to deal with the drop. Alright, so there's a drop back here. Didn't do too much damage. And Eclair is in full retreat. At this point, Medevac's flying away. That's a lot of Medevac. That's 11. 2 more on the way. Eclair continuing the ways of the Terran. Whew, so first Ultra is on the way here. Kindness Plating finally gets started. That's not a super long upgrade. It's about 80 seconds or so. More and more Banelings morphing in. You can hear those Adrenal Glands finishing. Zerglings with +3/+3 and Adrenal Glands are pretty scary, if you ask me. +3/+3 now starting for the Terran player. What does he have? Is he going Ghosts? Is he going Liberators? Does he have a lot of Marauders? No, no, and a no. I don't know what he's going to do against these against these Ultras. 3 of them in production. Widow Mines mixed on in here too, killing Creep Tumors. Coming around for another round of Kill the Creep Tumor. This queen is still alive somehow. Banelings on top of Widow Mines. Not really what happened there. Actually, they just got completely obliterated. So here is Eclair, but from all sides, here comes the Zerg player. Banelings from the left side. Ultras coming in here too. Corruptors trying to kill those Medevac, but there's still a huge number of Marines and Marauders. They take down that base for the Lungy. The Ultras try to get in and do some stuff, but just to pick up and a boost out by Eclair. Says, I killed a base. I'm pretty pleased with myself. And there's still Widow Mines here, ready to murder some things. Any Overseers in the field? There's one. There is a single one. And nope, there's actually an attack back here. So Widow Mine shots on top of Ultras. They don't necessarily care about those. Oh, there's our Overseer. There's our one Overseer. These Widow Mines are ready to murder everything again. Where is the Overseer? Coming back. Okay, so another hit. 11 kills, 1 kill, 7 kills, 4 kills, 2 kills. 1 kills, and 12 kills. Those Widow Mines are fairly efficient, I'm going to say. So it's 158 to 131 total supply. Eclair is actually not bothering to go Ghost here. Saw the Ultras, not going Liberator. Saw the Ultras, not going really that heavy Marauder. I guess 3 at a time. Saw the Ultras and is not going Ghost. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. He's doing pretty well. Right, he took down a base of the Zerg player, which is amazing stuff. It's 72 to 69 workers. He has as many workers as his opponent. He's taking a 5th base of his own, which is a great feeling. Missile turrets coming up as well. And just Marines, Marauders, and Vipers. Oh, some Viper play out of the Lungy. I guess maybe for Parasitic Bomb on this Medevac Cloud. That could be pretty good. A lot of these are injured. They are injured, as we can see. It's just, I don't know what is here now for the Lungy. The Ultras are fully upgraded. It's 8, and I know it says 7, but it's actually 8. And here comes Eclair. He's going to try to kill this base. So we'll see how he does. Widow Mines do get some shots off here, too. I'm not sure where the Banelings are. Ultra's trying to sneak around the backside, I guess. Ultra's right on top of him. But again, the kiting super good. Banelings trying to clear out everything that they possibly can. Medevacs just healing with impunity over top. Finally, the Corruptors show up and start to whittle their numbers down. Ultra, again, fully upgraded Ultra is just absolutely insanely good. against Bio. Unless the kiting is amazing. Some burrowed Widow Mines here, getting some shots off too. This Ultra does end up falling. Another one getting chased down. Transfuse, keeping it alive. 132 health remaining there. So, Army Supply, 84 to 99 in favor of the Terran player. Worker Supply, 74 to 69 in favor of the Zerg. This is close. This is close like horseshoes and hand grenades. Another base is coming up here for the Lungy. Did manage to replace this one. Not getting the gas income, though. I'm kind of surprised. He is building up something of a bank on gas, so I guess he definitely wants to keep that mineral income coming. Pathogen glands coming up. There we go. Some fungal and ultra combinations. Pretty good in this situation. Do we see anything? There's a sensor tower. No. I keep calling him Eclalr, but it's actually Eclalr, isn't it? Eclalr. Anyway, hatch dies in 4.3 seconds because +3 bio is pretty good. Some guys get left behind, getting murdered by lings. Come back for me, they say. Don't let me die to these Zerglings. That's super embarrassing, but nobody hears their calls. They all end up getting dead. Widow Mine shots, murdering everything too. The Ultra's getting right on top of this bio, but again, the kiting is good. The kiting is good from Eclalr. I'm going to keep calling him Eclalr, even though I know that's wrong. Some planetary fortresses possibly here? I don't know. I do not know. Vipers, what? Did you abduct some things? What are you doing, Vipers? I don't see any parasitic bombs. Planetary Fortress is here. Caustic Spray being used? No, not at all. Ultras really want to take down this PF. Can they get it? There are enough of them. There is some repair, though, and there's a lot of bio. No! No, the Planetary Fortress does survive. That is a survivable move by that PF. More and more Vipers coming up. I don't know quite what they did in that previous battle. I didn't see a parasitic bomb. I didn't see a blinding cloud. Those are the things that they do. I don't know. Ultra bunch, what is it? A herd of ultras shows up trying to swipe away at everything here at Biological, and just the kiting is good for Eclalr. What can I say? Some ultras peel off to lay waste to that base. That's not a planetary fortress, that's for sure. A lot of dead SCVs here. A lot of dead SCVs. 18 workers killed by Eclalr, but up to 27 now killed by the Zerg player. Again, the kiting, super amazing. So, again, I saw pathogen glands on the way, but I don't see any infestors, so I don't know what the plan is for Eclalr. Regardless, now some liberators are here. There we go. That's what you needed this whole time. Queen's trying to kill him, but it's really hard to do. Oh, still alive. Still alive. Ultra is chasing Eclalr back into his own base, refusing to die against these biological units. Marauders attacking from afar, but the pathing kind of messed up on the Ultras. And where do those liberators go? Here they are. Here they are. Getting some shots off. They don't have... Do they have upgrades? They actually have +1, +2. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good upgrade number. So both players taking a bit of a breather here. This Planetary Fortress has 1 kill. I think that was an Ultra that it killed earlier. Very proud of that. I'm sure bragging to all of his Planetary Fortress buddies. Taking another base here is Eclalr. But again, the worker count is 73 to 42 now. The Lungy looking good. Looking good. And again, I don't... there are liberators. I mean, pumping them out 3 at a time for Eclalr. Could pull out this thing. Just that worker count is so stinking low. But we've seen Terran players come back from low worker counts before, thanks to things called mules. Mules in specific. An attempted drop here with liberators trying to sneak around, maybe kill this base. Shouldn't have too much trouble with it, as there's no static defense there. Not even a queen. I guess a queen's not static defense, but you know what I mean. You do. Widow Mine shots. Where the heck are your overseers? Oh, there's the one. Widow Mine's finally dying. They got burrowed about 10 minutes ago. Oh, oops, still alive. Still alive as everybody got distracted by this attack on up here, which again, the hatchery is going to die. Eclalr burning yet another hatch. Liberator helping to kill some of that larva, which is fantastic news. Picking up, boosting out. Where's that corruptor count? Here's the corruptor count. There's the fungal. Oh, they're fungal and the abduct. And another medevac gonna die. So close. Oh, yanking in the liberator too. Abduct on that medevac. Seems a little bit unnecessary, but that's a-okay. Another liberator getting killed here. So the abduct's being used to great effect, actually, against this air stuff. 6 medevacs remaining. 11 liberators out there, though. It's going to be rough to deal with. I think it's 159 to 179 total supply. Again, Terran player has established this base. Creep is almost here, though. That's crazy. Immediately replanting that base is Lungy. Production tab, sorry about that. Infestors continuing to be made here. And here it is. Do you want to walk into this thing? I don't know if you want to walk into this thing. There's the abducts. There are the abducts. The fungal growths as well. Marines, Marauders trying to kill things, but Liberators using Defender mode. Really damaging to a lot of stuff here, but the Ultras have everybody pinned into a corner. Those bio balls are not looking good. The Ultras getting massively eviscerated, though. Corruptors, again, not the fastest attack rate, but they're taking out Liberators with wild abandon. How many Liberators are left, actually? 0. 0 Liberators remaining here. Yikes. Yikes. What's left here for Eclalr? He's got 14 Marauders and 9 Marines. And 7 Medevacs. I don't know. I don't know about this Eclalr. Happily, he's still mining from this base. Probably should clear out some of this creep if he feels like it. Scan, go. Scan, clear. No? Alright, that's fine. You don't have to. I guess what does the Zerg player have? He's got 4 Ultras, 2 Infestors, and 8 Corruptors with 30 Lings. So it's close. I mean, it's not like the Lungy has a massive army at this point. It's actually 97 to 63 total army supply. Wait, is that army supply I said? Yeah, army supply. So Eclalr is looking strong. It's just to deal with the Ultras is proving to be pretty difficult. He wants to kill that base again. Any Fungals available here? Infestor on the front lines does toss down a Fungal. The Ultra's getting right on top of everything here, kiting back as best he can. Here's Eclalr. Widowmine's getting shots off. Corruptor's taking down Medevacs. That Medevac count has got to be super low right now, and it is 0. It is 0. The Lungy continuing to push in here. I don't know why Eclalr didn't go Ghosts. I don't understand it. Alright, so the Ultras are going to come back for round number 2 against this Planetary Fortress, or not. Actually, no. Caustic Spray attempted to be used there, but the missile turret chased them away. So it's 146 to 120 total supply here. It is 64 to 50 Harvesters. Eclair's not bad. Eclair is not bad, but that's another base coming up for the Lungy. The more he can do that, the better his odds are at winning this game. Continuing to make Marauders, getting +2 Terran ship weapons, more and more Marines, replacing his Medevac count. So many dead Medevacs. So many dead Medevacs right now. Bum, 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 bum. 3 kills on that Infestor. That's pretty nice. That's good to see from her. Are Infestors women? I mean, kind of looks like a female, right? I don't know. I don't know these things with Zerg at all. Alright, so what are we looking at here? We're looking at Ling, Ultra with a lot of Marauders and a lot of Marines here. Corruptors, I think, are what's going to turn the tide here. They're going to take out the Medevacs pretty quickly. So here it is. Fungals on everything. No kiting for you. Widowmine shots do take some stuff out, but it doesn't really matter. Corruptors killing the very last of the Medevacs in the sky. Ultras going to town. This is a lot of Marauders, though, coming back to the assistance of the Planetary Fortress. Coming back to the assistance of that PF. Trying to attack this base as well. That Ultra count is pretty high, actually. 8 of them. Widowmine shots getting off. This is the last stand for Eclalr. He does kill a single Ultra, which is good. Can he kill another one? When he's concentrating all of his firepower on one Ultra, it's not bad. It's just when there are 7 that the problems really start to come on in here. So here we are at the 22-minute mark. The Ultra's taking down the orbital command. It's 168 to 102 total supply. Eclalr trying to get rid of these Ultras. Can he do it? It's so overstimmed. Every swipe from an Ultra takes down a biological unit. It's now 74 total supply Lings, clearing out bio like there's no tomorrow, and that's it. The GG from Eclalr. Eclalr is defeated, and the Lungy is victorious, representing Cloud M with distinction today. So well done. Well done to the Lungy. That was a pretty fun TVZ. Thanks for sending that in. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many times I have to say this. It just comes down to ghosts in TVZ. I know some people disagree with me, but if there are ghosts available and steady targeting, those Ultras melt so fast. And then your Marines and your Marauders are a little bit more effective against the remaining stuff that the Zerg player has. Again, the Corruptors, beautiful stuff. Marauders, or Mutas, beautiful stuff from the Lungy. The Viper play was also very good. Just having air dominance is kind of a big deal in TVZ. That Medevac count was 4 at the end of the game. I swear at least 20 died, maybe even 30. And that's what did it for the Lungy. So well done to our Zerg player today, and that's it for me. So this has been Falcon Paladin with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter and Facebook, both at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.